Hey everyone, my name is Tyler McNamer, and just want to record this video because it's been on my mind lately, and I feel like it's something worth sharing, and that's the idea of making mistakes, and I feel like I've made a career full of mistakes, and that's why I kind of wanted to share a little bit that with you. You see, the way I see it is that mistakes are okay. Mistakes are, there's nothing too wrong with making mistakes, especially when you are a very young child, because otherwise, if you make mistakes when you've grown up, when you've grown older, more mature as an adult, these mistakes they will definitely get you in the most biggest of troubles. They so much to the fact that it will ruin your entire life. So, so when I kind of was thinking like, mistakes are good. I'm referring to making mistakes when you're a lot younger, because when you're a kid, you're free, you're carefree. Emphasis on the words carefree, that kind of thing too. It's like not a care in the world, and you go out and kind of make all kinds of mistakes and choices that have bad consequences. When you're young, you a lot of times I believe make mistakes and you learn from them, especially when you're in a young age. In that kind of way too, it's the whole idea of innocence, the concept of don't know any better, and then once you make those mistakes, you learn from them, and then you will do your best not to make the same mistakes when you grow older, and it's best to do these things as soon as possible before you grow mature and learn things the hard way. And there were some instances where there were some instances where people that I've kind of had conversations they make the most horrible decisions, and they're legal adults and all that kind of thing, and there comes to a point where it's like, I can't break you out of this. I can't help you with this one. You're a grown man. You gotta face these consequences like a man, and like a grown adult. So it's kind of I always kind of look at these two ends, and it's like they always kind of have the whole idea. It's like, well, the whole I don't know any better, or I didn't know any better, and they say it when they're adults and all that kind of thing. But the thing is that that's why I say gotta make mistakes much sooner. When you're very younger, because that way what's wrong, and then you won't make the same mistakes when you grow older. So it's when you grow mature into adults. So that's why I always say mistakes are okay. It's okay. It's especially when you don't know it better back then when you're younger, and then you get to learn and grow up and mature. And the way I see it, the more mistakes you make when you're a child, the more I almost said more better, but that would be improper grammar. But yeah, the more mistakes you make back then, the much more mature and grown up you become when you grow older, because you become such a better person, and yeah, a better person when you grow into adult, because your morality is clean, you've clean conscience, and just become a better person than you were 20 years ago. That's the way I see it, and so the kids out there, just be sure that keep in mind that when you make a mistake, the kids out there, please don't beat yourself up. Please don't feel like you're the worst person in the entire world, because I was guilty of that whenever I made mistakes, And sometimes certain mistakes, it's okay to kind of look back and kind of laugh at it and all kind of thing too. In a way it's like, whoops, kind of, it was just one of those things too. That's why in comedy shows and comedy movies they know how to take mistakes and kind of make it humorous. So that kind of stuff too. So kids out there, please don't beat yourself up. It's just whatever happens, whatever happens, it's going to be okay. It's the pain, the guilt, the embarrassment. That's totally natural, and it's okay to feel these things. It's heartache, that kind of thing, and it's okay to feel that way. Just be sure to strategize on how to properly recover. With a teacher or a family member or even a close friend. And find some comforts and it's just let you know that it's gonna be okay. And then in the future, it will be even better. So the way I see it is making thousands of failures, and then you have to make sure, and above all, to celebrate one victory. And so it's easy to reflect on the bad stuff, but ultimately you gotta practice and train to look for the solutions and the victory moments. So with that, this is Tyler McNamer of Autismworks. It's time to get to work.